Hello, friends. Welcome to the YO Unicorn Lens podcast, where we look at life with fresh eyes through the lens of infinite possibility. My name is Marcy.
And I'm JoAnn.
Together, we will be dreamstorming and talking about co-creating with the universe in order to live the life of our dreams.
I can't stop thinking about the Rosarito. you know? I don't know. I don't know how all the pieces fit yet, Like
this is what we should talk about today for our episode. We need to talk about Rosarito.
Well, yes. Well, I mean, the whole experience of we went there, we stayed with Frida and Scott. We Norma was a little sick, but then the next day we went and saw her where she moved to in her little place, such a cute little area. Then we walked to the beach.
The five steps. The 5 steps to the beach.
Like maybe it took a minute.
Right.
And then we walked along the beach and saw all these houses. And there were people that waved to us, and and Frida's like, I'm gonna go talk to them, see if any of these are for sale. And I said, well, let's on the way back, let's talk to them. We go and Frida talks to some kind of is there a little booth. It was on the beach.
It was like a lifeguard staff.
Yeah. Security guy. She talks to the security guard and says, are any of these for sale? And he tells her which ones he thought were for sale. Another guy comes out. He's a realtor who happens to own one of the houses there. And he tells her which ones are for sale. And would you like to see one of them? So we go and see one of them. Oh my gosh. And it just got better and better. Opened the door, walked in. Oh my gosh. So nicely decorated. It was like the dream beach house because they have the little patio place, a little wall, and then right outside of that is the sand.
Well, no, there's sand right off.
Was there sand inside? Oh yeah.
Well, deck, like the back patio, there was sand. You walked right out into the sand and you had a fire pit. There was a fire, your own little fire pit.
Oh my gosh.
Fire pit and watch the sunset.
Chairs and tables to have your coffee and wine. Not at the same time, but well, I guess you could.
Would you like to go meet the owners? They're just down the way. And those are the people that were waving.
Those are the people that waved.
And they're inviting us to just come in, like as if we were long lost friends that they haven't seen forever.
They were having their wine time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Coffee in the morning, wine in the evening.
That
built-in
house.
Friends.
Yes, built-in friends who've lived there. I don't remember the owners. I don't remember how long they lived there.
Actually, well, it seemed very recent.
Kind of.
Because they bought that house that's for sale, and then another one down a few houses came up for sale. So they live in that one actually, which is why they're selling this one.
Right.
But that one lady was there,
since the 80s.
Been there since the 80s.
Yeah. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, that house must have cost like $10,000 at the time or something.
So I was just observing us in that moment, as if I was like out of body, watching us, thinking, mark this time in history as we begin this journey, because I can see us like 10 years down the road and we're all just in our own little places and we're sharing all our places, living the dream, and we're kicking back, having our little sunset together and saying, remember when?
Yeah. How will we be making money at that time? I'm wondering.
You know,
Retreats or
I
realtors?
don't know.
I'm
Maybe
curious.
we'll win the lottery because we did buy a lottery ticket on the way home.
Yes, we didn't get any winners this time.
Oh, we didn't win.
I checked on Saturday. You would have known immediately.
I don't really understand the lottery.
Yes,
How it works.
I don't either, but we will when it happens.
Yeah.
We'll keep it, as quiet as possible, but then suddenly we'll be buying houses. 3 months later, we'll be buying.
Yes,
So
I'm thinking I would like to buy a house in Italy. I will raise my hand to that.
I'll do Japan. That's what I did today. I watched videos of there's a family who bought an old Japanese house for about, I think might have been $30,000. And they've been working on it for about 2 years now. And I watched the most recent video and it looks really nice. The YouTube channel is called Tokyo Llama.
Tokyo.
Don't ask me. I don't know why
Is
it's
it in
long.
Tokyo?
It's, I think, the Tokyo area. It looks kind of countryish. And then I watched another video it was called NHK World Japan. And it's a story about this German couple. The husband was an architect, fell in love with Japan. And in their later years, they moved to this small, really rural town. And he renovated their house. And then he started doing it to the other houses around. And with his own money. And then I guess, eventually sold them. I don't know who owned them, and now they have a community. And
That's how you should do it, right?
and then I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like, and they're like, everybody is welcome. So I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to live in that area. It's in Tokyo, a little north, Niigata, but just the thought, oh yeah, they'll welcome whoever. So they showed another lady how to grow vegetables. And there's some like 80-year-old ladies, 90-year-old ladies. There's kids now, so they thought the town was gonna die off. Like nobody was living there.
Well, that's what they've been doing all over the place because I did see they're doing that in Italy as well. So these towns that are dying off, they just want people to come and live there. You can just invite all your friends and have your own little community.
Yes, yes, yes. That's what we'll do. We'll make our own community. Well, because we're gonna have a Rosarito community.
Yeah.
Live there sometimes, and then Italy. When we go,
Yes.
we'll start making friends
Yes.
and connections for the future. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then we'll have a Japan place.
So did you have a moment while you were in Mexico that you could actually see yourself living there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think because just the thought of, well, if Frida and Scott buy that place and they sell their condo, I was like, okay, that could be the start.
Yes,
I could totally see myself living in the condo,
absolutely.
and then looking at other places for sale in the area. I'm like, okay, so maybe 250 would be good,
Yeah,
but it's like right on the ocean.
I know.
That's the thing.
I love the food there. I have friends there already. I could stay there.
Yeah.
And I've never had my lashes done, but if I lived there, maybe I would get my lashes done because it's only $30.
I know. Oh yeah, that's amazing.
Oh man.
And the healthcare is cheap. Get
Yeah.
dental work done.
Yeah. So Mexico and Italy and Japan. Wonder who else wants in on this game because I could go on. There are plenty of places I would live.
It's almost, it's almost like wanting to, I was thinking about this, making our own like timeshare
Yes.
with that has, but that almost has like a host involved. Like I wouldn't mind just living somewhere and then and stay there as long as, I can. Like I think Japan, you got to leave at 3 months if you're not some kind of citizen or don't have some kind of visa, but that's good,
Well, I think like 3 months and then we just like rotate.
Yeah.
3 months, 3 months. I mean, we can always come together and
Yeah.
company for sure.
Right. Yeah. And then people could come and stay and the community will get bigger.
So one of our friends from the support group reached out to me today.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Sherry had talked about, well, she had made a post about how years ago she had this plan to do exactly what she's doing right now. And she's in Italy and she's living her dream. And I'm thinking, yeah, I want some of that. And that's what I'm dreaming about. Yes. And so Allison had texted me and she's saying that's her dream too. I wonder where she would like to live.
Oh, see,
I know that there's a lot of people out there with this dream, thinking that it's just a dream.
Yeah, I know, huh? I wonder how that all can be worked out.
Well, I think we're working it out.
I think we are. Like, what if there was, I don't know.
I feel like this is just like where we were playing around with the idea of doing a podcast and like, I would like to do a podcast.
Yeah, but how do you do it? What do you need?
So we start looking at the people who are doing it and we start doing what they're doing. And then here we are, right? And so here we are, we want to spend some time in Italy. So we're thinking, how do we go about doing that? Well, and then we just do all the steps. That's what it's going to be like.
Yeah. And it's, that, that YouTube channel I talked about, what he does is he shows how he's renovating that Japanese house. And then recently he goes and talks to other people who are doing the same thing. And then recently he talked to some real estate agent. No, not real estate agents. They're consultants or like, they're like, what do they call them? The house hunters,
Oh.
So to help people find houses if they're, looking for it and they're too far away or whatever. And so, but that channel has like 192,000 like subscribers or something like that. And then I looked to see, I wonder if he does anything, does he monetize this? And they do have a few ads, but then they do have Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay. And it's only like $2 a month and then $5 a month. And then, so the $5 a month, they get a little extra videos, or whatever.
Yes.
So I'm like, oh, okay. So that's how they do it.
Yeah. My other friend that does a podcast, they have Patreon as well. And you pay a little bit extra and you can listen live. You can be there live and participate in the chat. So otherwise you just listen to the recording.
Yes.
So
that's fun. That's fun to think about. It would be fun to find other people who want to do the same thing, you know, and I don't somehow share what I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We will.
Well, yeah. So we already talked about how we want it to look like. Live here, live there, make friends, and all the while probably sharing the experiences of food, of people, right?
Yeah, I think that should be one of our journeys. Just like we've been sharing this, you know?
So yeah, when we go to Italy,
Yeah.
maybe we can, have a little private Facebook group. Come along with us. We'll keep sharing on the podcast, but maybe we'll have some extra things for the Facebook group.
Yes. Yes.
And we can have a word of the day or a phrase of the day in Italian. Everybody can learn together.
We can have a coffee date.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do some live things. Oh,
Yeah.
that'll be fun.
Right?
Live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, live.
Everybody likes a coffee date. And
yeah. A little live coffee chat in the piazza.
can you hear the hamster going on? Listen.
Where's a hamster at? On the other side of the door, or right there?
Can you hear him? I'm gonna move him.
A little. Now that well, I didn't notice before.
Oh, I'm just gonna leave him
then. When you point him out, then I could hear him.
He's really loud, and I didn't know that they're nocturnal. Like they sleep all day.
Oh.
Except he was missing his friend today. Oh, Kitty.
Cosette.
Cosette. Yeah.
Aww.
Because I was in timeout.
Oh, you got in trouble.
So, well, maybe we can reach out to our fans and ask them what do they want to learn about international living, and we can do the research. We can test it out. Yeah.
I bet people it's helpful, like with Mexico, getting that list of how much things cost, what are your bills like, things like that. That kind of stuff I don't know.
Right.
So.
Do you think that's different in different parts of the country? Probably.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, probably. I would think, I don't know though. Water, electricity, Wi-Fi, that's important for us to have.
Yes. Yeah.
So, it might be more difficult in the countryside, but we'll be by the ocean.
Yes, we will. Yes. Just a hop, a skip, and a jump. We haven't
near
a place yet, but
nearby. Yes. Do we have our dates for Italy?
Oh my gosh, I didn't get on and buy the tickets because I found another place. So the prices have been, I'm just trying to save some money,
Then going up and down?
Yeah. With by the day. So I'm wondering what Is there a specific day that's better to purchase?
to buy.
Remember how Mladen would say that?
Yeah, he said it was, I can't remember if it was like 91 days or something. It was kind of specific.
We don't want to wait 91 days.
No, because I actually looked on TripAdvisor for accommodations just to check it out, because that's how my sister got our accommodations, but they were, shorter. But I checked TripAdvisor, and when I looked under vacation rentals, a lot of them were already, like, the dates were,
Oh, we're already gone?
yeah. But on Airbnb, it looked like some of them, I already came across one where it was available, not the whole time we wanted to stay. So it might be, but then there are other ones I looked at, the whole dates were available. But it does, I mean, even if we go to 2 different places nearby, that would be okay too.
2 different, what do you mean? Stay a month here and stay a month there?
Yeah, I mean, depending on, I'm sure we can find something all in one place, but if it came down to it,
No, I will have the flights booked by tomorrow.
Okay.
Done.
Okay.
In my head.
In your head, done. Well, that's all that matters. Well, no, it's not all that matters.
Well,
we do need real tickets.
Yes, I will have it done. It will be done tomorrow. So
yeah, I mean, that's you don't, I don't know. I don't know about flights and how they change the prices, but they do.
I think it's like the stock market. It changes every day.
Yeah. So how do you know when to book?
How do I know when to book? Just because I want to go, so I'm just gonna book it tomorrow. That's how I'm gonna do it.
That's right. Yes. And that will feel good to have that, the dates, and then yeah, I'll take a look again on Airbnb. And do you want me to, I could resend them, the ones that are, or you had some as well.
I haven't shared them with you, but
yeah, you said you found some.
Yeah.
So we can look at that.
Here we are. We're on our way to Italy, on to our dream of international living.
International living.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So exciting. And it's so fun to dream with you, JoAnn. Thanks for dreaming with me.
Yes. We'll find all the international living dreamers.
That's right.
We're going to collect them all.
We're going to collect them and create a community.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. That's a brilliant idea.
Oh.
It was a pleasure chatting with you, JoAnn.
It was a pleasure chatting with you, Marcy, as always.
This is a different feel. We're chatting in the evening instead of the morning. It's like can you even see where I'm sitting?
Yeah, it's dark around you. Yes.
I need one of those lamps like you have. Or a really bright light.
I have lights. I have almost all the lights on in here. So, all right. And we'll have more podcasting news to come.
Yep. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Come dream with us.
Bye.
Okay, bye.